Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all keeping well out there in YouTube land. Let's just bring the YouTube chat up. That's it. We've got loads of people coming in at the moment, I think. Grand. Right, bring the guys in. Tonight, for your delectation, we've got JP. And we've got Shugs in. Lock up your workshops. Right, let's stick them back in the background again. Let's get sorted. I've usually got this stuff sorted. Get the keyboard out the way. And I'll let you see what we're going to be doing tonight.
You want to keep at least one.
So last week,
on
it. I got a message from a local arborist asking me if I wanted some ash.
And then them ones who set fire to things, Wayne, arborists.
Yeah. So I said yes. So we swapped messages, and he said, I'll pop round tonight and I'll deliver it tonight. I'll get it cut up and deliver it tonight. And I said, oh, that's grand. So I was expecting a couple of logs split in half, ready to do bowls with. Nah, he came with a bloody van load. All for 30 quid. Oh, the bonus. So this is one of the small logs. This is one of the small logs that I've got. I'm just putting the YouTube chat up again because it's a lot better than StreamYard one. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so this is one of the small logs. It was a good length, so this is about 6 inches long. This around about 8-inch diameter, and what I'm going to do is an end grain vessel. I'm going to call it a vessel because it's not going to be a bowl, it's not going to be a goblet, and it's not going to be a vase. So I'm calling it a vessel. This is going to be the top, and I'm going to leave. It's going to be a natural edge, so I'll leave the bark on, and I'm going to try and do it fairly thin-walled. So,
and it's a good
turned it around about 850 there.
Hodgepodge wanted to know if it was like an ash call was rather than a booty call.
Yes, it is indeed. Right, so let's have a look. Who have we got in this evening? We have got the heckler himself, Andrew from AGK Woodworks. We've got Mr. Barry Chitty. We've got Brian with a Y. Colin Izzard. Don McKee Creations. Door 60. Douglas Mungham. Leighton Gamer Dad. Evening, mate. We've got Larry from Henry Scrollsaw. We've got Robert from Hodgepodge Woodworks. We've got Jenny Jen Smith. We've got James Crawford. Jennifer's Craft and Creations, although we're not sure if it's a real one, we may require verification. We'll wait till Mark comes in, he'll tell us. We've got John McDonald. Lewis the Klondike Craftsman. I nearly said Klondike there. That didn't sound quite right. We've got Laurie. Mark L. Mark Pritchard. We've got the mailman, Ditch Finder General himself, Martin Breeze. Miss T's wood turning, Robert Dolman, Steve Hale, Susie the Swiss wood turner, Turning Time Creations, Ward Wilson, the main man himself, Wayne the wood turner, Wivey Woodshed, and Woodworm Paul. And if I have missed anybody out, I do apologise. Oh, we've got Mark the Gentleman Turner in as well. Evening, Mark.
He's live today now.
Right, nice one. We've also got Christine and Michael Hesseltine. They slipped in. And Good Turn Daily Blair.
And Country Wood Girl.
Well, there we go. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, and Wayne's going to make it a little bit better for your delectation.
I just get my calipers and give that a measure.
Oh, calipers. I am keeping it classy, Andrew, honestly.
Struggling.
Blair said, howdy all, just poking in for a few. Poking in for a few what? Sounds interesting. Let's dig deeper into that. Here we are, missus.
Yeah. Jane Hurst is in. Says, hi, Mr. Mint.
Yay! I knew that were coming. And Connie, so good they named it twice.
Johnny, you cheeky girl.
A little bit more of that.
Billy Brown said, "Good evening to all Mintykins." Mark Pritchard has a question for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
He said, question, what grind do you use on your spindle gouge?
45, the same as I use on my ball gouge.
Nice. Straightforward. No messing. Oh dear. Mark said he's sitting down stuffing his face. So hello to everyone that said hi. Just calm down there, Mark. Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Breathe
Mark's
in through
live.
the nose and out through the mouth. I didn't.
afternoon.
I was there.
I missed it. I was busy prepping wood.
I missed it. I was probably at work. Oh dear. I don't know why my boss insists that I actually have to go there and do some. I think that's unfair.
Oh,
So let's get a question for the chat. All right.
Oh yeah.
So the question of the chat is, or for the chat is, you win a free trip to go anywhere in the world. Where would you go? Okay.
okay.
Ooh.
Let it be known that the free trip you don't win on this live.
Mark L said, "You mean they expect something out of you, Shug?" Yes, apparently they do.
Martin says his house.
The back of my
Mark L
workshop.
says New Zealand. There you go. Lewis says somewhere with castles and old architecture.
Yes.
AGK says Alaska. Canny says Italy. Asking for pizzas. I see the connection there.
Pizza.
Susie said either west coast of Scotland or west coast of Norway, and of course on my motorbike.
Nice.
I know
Terry
someone
Cox
that's
has
in the
popped
west
in.
coast of Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Mine Bree says Ireland. I've been there many times. Lovely country.
Yeah, Lewis is finding that work's inconvenient as well. He missed Mark.
Oswald says a place with lots of wood that needs removed. Wayne's house.
Door 60
He's
said
got a lot
Iceland.
of ash. Robert Dolman says Japan.
I think this might be in a reply to the back of my workshop. Mark L said, "I don't think there is enough money for a trip to fund that, Huey." I don't know. I think we could get there with a JCB digger.
Door 60 says Iceland.
And Robert
Bit
Dolman.
expensive.
I'd rather Asda.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather Aldi. Robert Dolman said Japan. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to shape the inside of this first. Then I'm going to shape the outside. And the reason I do that is if I start shaping the outside, I might lose some of the bulk. In fact, I will lose some of the bulk. So it might be a bit more difficult shaping the inside. So I'll do the inside first. And what I've also done is that like the center's about there and the pith is there. So I've got it offset from the pith because the pith is the weakest part.
But
of
you'll be
the
taking
piece.
the pith. You'll be taking the pith
I
anyway,
will be
won't
taking
you?
the pith.
Game of Dad says I'm planning a trip to California soon. I have free accommodation, but wouldn't mind free flights. Ward Wilson from Arizona says a place that has different than cactus and mesquite.
Oh yeah. You should come
Miss
to
T
Britain.
says,
Claude.
back to Oz. I lived out there many years ago. My sister lives there now.
You should come to Britain, Ward. There's so many different varieties of wood here. It's frightening.
Terry Cox says New Zealand.
Although you wouldn't think it when Wayne said it's another piece of ash.
I think that's all we have over here is ash.
Yeah, Andrew, I was taking the pith, definitely. The pith. You stupid boy, I am taking the pith.
You're taking the piss there.
With my big strong hands.
Look at the ground and that fall.
So we've got
Marco
60.
says War Dash is about anywhere.
Yeah, that's about right. Anywhere we'll have anything but those two that he's mentioned. There's 62 lovely people watching, and I'm only seeing
Excellent.
19 thumbs up. So, by my reckoning, I think that 43 people have a phenomenal opportunity to smack that thumbs up button at some point during the live, and I'm sure that Wayne will have a big smile on his face checking it out later on.
John McDonald says Wayne gets an unusual amount of ash, even at his age.
Yeah. I wish I could get that much ash.
Brian Green says hello to all from California.
Good evening or good morning.
Well,
Gamliel says I've got
there,
myself
Brian.
some negative rake tips for my easy wood tool chisel today. Nice. They're a must for resin, buddy.
Douglas said it sounds like some rum is needed for the throat. I am trying to get some rum down my neck as we speak. It's a bit difficult getting home and getting rummed up. Run, Forrest, run. John's asking, John McDonald is saying, is that wet, Ash, Wayne?
Oh, yes, it's very wet. It was only cut down last week.
We love a damp ash. Bailey Woodworks is in. He said, good afternoon. And good afternoon to you, too.
How you doing? Huey needs a volunteer to moisten his throat.
You strange man, you. Norman Greenwell's in as well. Good evening,
Hello,
Norman.
Norman.
And Lionel's in.
Hello,
Evening, Lionel. Mark P is asking, Wayne, do you wax the bed before turning wet wood?
No.
No, there's enough dry wood on it to help to soak it up.
Hodgepodge says, here go to Oak Island. I hear there's treasure.
That's controversial. That's controversial.
Oh, God. That takes me back a couple of years.
Let's not get started on that one all over again, eh?
Right. On my lathe bed, I never use wax on my lathe bed. I'll give it a rub down probably tomorrow. I'll give it a rub down with some probably 600, 800 grit, and then I use PTFE spray. That's what I use on my lathe bed.
Spray, yeah.
I used to use machine wax from Axminster, and probably the worst thing I ever bought.
Machine wax is okay as a first treatment, but then once you start using it, you really want that off there.
Yeah. It basically just built up, and then eventually became like a big crust.
Yeah. Oh no, Mark's thrown his bowler hat into the ring.
He
And
said,
he said-
peeks around the corner and said, did someone mention Oak Island?
Yes. And Lewis
Yes,
is
Mark,
asking.
it did. It wasn't me though.
Lewis is asking. He said he thinks it's close to him. Is it in St. John? I don't know, Lewis, and you'd probably be our man on the ground to let us know.
I think it's somewhere in Canada, isn't it?
Canada. Yes, Leighton. Dry lube cans. Yeah, PTFE. Yeah. John McDonald says, "I'm no St. Louis, but thanks."
It's by Nova Scotia, Lewis. On the south shore of Nova Scotia.
You mean Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia.
Come on,
Yeah,
we've got a fine history of pronouncing things wrong on this show.
They dug that many holes in Oak Island, it's sunk.
They've dug that many holes in Oak Island and relocated the dirt that it's now called New Oak Island.
There's a question for, well, I guess both of you two could answer this. Question, how is Dale doing? Haven't seen him for a while. Is he okay? Has he finished his workshop yet?
No.
He is. He's fine. Shug and I were up there last weekend. The base is down. The concrete base is down for the workshop. There's some of the brickwork done, and the oak frame has been delivered, and I think is starting to get put up next Monday. And
yes.
it's a very small workshop. To tell you the truth, I think the footprint of the workshop's about the size of my cottage.
Yeah, it's nowhere near big enough. I have told him this. I said, I think you should go big. Put it this way. I'd be incredibly envious of a quarter of it. So
He's building the same for Huey to put all his rubbish in there.
Oh!
He doesn't think it's big enough.
Nothing would ever be big enough now, I'm afraid. I just go, we can go bigger? Then we should. Chris from Bailey Woodwork says, I use wood glue, CA glue, and wet wood shavings to treat my lathe bed. Nice! Hi, Mick.
You could do it a lot cheaper if you use JP15 at checkout with a CA glue.
JPN Company's in as well. He said,
Good
John
evening.
here. Howdy all. I use paraffin wax, Gulf wax. It's cheaper. It's cheap and I've never had it gum up, but it does wear off. Nice.
Camera.
Camera. Andrew
Right,
said, go
start
big or
shaping
go
the outside
home.
now.
Agreed.
I've the night before a live, I've accidentally used spray glue, so I had to sand it all off.
Hampton Wood Turnings is in as well.
Hello, Scott.
Evening, mate.
Hey, Scott.
Douglas said, for Shug, an aircraft hangar would not be big enough. No. Especially if it had an aircraft in it. Oh, yes. They're waterproof.
Anita Ball's in.
Anita.
Evening, Anita. Or good afternoon, should I say, where you are? Oh, what you got there, mate?
I've got a lump here that I think at some point is going to fly out.
A lumpy ash.
Sounding more and more like
That's
my
the
jogging bottoms as we speak.
The old Rockford, didn't it? The old Rockford files.
Yeah, the old Rockford files. Give you a lumpy ash. Oh, the O2 would probably just about be big enough, but I'm not keen on tents.
Did they ever fix that roof on the O2?
Don't know, mate. No idea.
The roof came flying off of it, didn't it? And that high wind.
One more reason why I don't like tents.
Yeah. Did it just come flying off then, Wayne?
I'll just have a
Something
look.
did.
Yes, it came flying off.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's getting rid of anyway. But there's another bit here that may well come flying out as well. We will see. What we will see.
When there's light
Flying
in your
out.
eye, and the damp ash will fly. That's
amore.
Turbamore. Mick Hughes said he got a nice tax rebate today and just needs to decide what new toys he needs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's always nice.
John McDonald said it has developed an ash hole. Oh, nice.
There's quite a lot going on in this green. Really nice.
Yeah. Mark L said he's impressed with the bark you wanted at the top is still staying on.
I haven't finished yet, Mark.
Well, Mick, you could buy yourself a rather nice 12-inch bandsaw, record power bandsaw, if you like. Just I've had a message from eBay today that says it will sell, Wayne. Somebody's
good.
put a bid in. Happy days. I need to get it sold quite quickly because and get it collected quite quickly. Because Pauline's not very happy. Pauline's not very happy about
what one of the 7 is she?
She's not happy because it's living in the hall at the minute, the lumberjack one.
Oh, dear me.
And she's told me if I dare to use it in there, my my love spuds will be earrings.
Ouch.
Oh, Mick Hughes has got one. Oh, we're okay then, Mick. That's one less thing you got to worry about spending your money on. Another bit. I saw another bit slide down his hand then.
Yeah. When you want some more and you get dust on the floor, that's amore.
That's Wayne's workshop.
Lewis says, do you have chucks, Mick? You only need the one chuck, and that's an easy wood chuck. Just saying.
JPN Company said he has some good news. Just got himself a Clubman SK100 with the 3-in-1 O'Donnell jaw set. He doesn't have it yet, but it's in the mail. Oh, Martin.
Yeah. Mail went out Tuesdays.
Martin, make sure it gets...
Heather from Spirit Wind Wooden Bones in.
Hi, Heather.
Hiya, Heather. AGK wants me to try it out. Good call, he said, try it out. No, I am not. I am not incurring the wrath of that lady.
I almost did, but she couldn't keep a straight face.
Lewis is desperately trying not to spend more money. Go on, just tell her it only cost £12. So it was in a sale. It should have been $12.99. Doug Miller's in. Evening, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
And David Birch as well. Evening, David.
Hi, David.
Stephen, the wood dude's in.
Evening, Stephen. Yes, Mark, there's a hell of a lot of scam stuff going around again at the minute. I think it may be our friend trying to drum up some funds for his little venture. Oh, nice. Anita Bull's bottle opener from Jake arrived today. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is.
There was a scam
Jake
going
Clan
about not so long ago about some dude that wanted a shed.
Rex B's in. Hey,
Jamie,
Rex.
Jamie, I was turning there. There was no need for that.
There was no need. Oh, well, I suppose. I never thought of that, JP. I already have the workshop. I need it cleaning, so maybe I should start something like that to get some cleaners employed. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, I've sent you enough appliances.
I don't need the appliances. Mark, JP, you little scamp, you. That's not going to happen, Mark. He said, come on, JP, this is like golf. The audience is supposed to remain quiet while Wayne is turning.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought we were supposed to try and put him off. That's it, Wayne. Ride that bevel.
Ride that bevel, Wayne, with your big, strong hands.
Slide it down the tool rash, Wayne.
Douglas says he keeps seeing sit on lawnmowers on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, yes. Could get one of them, I suppose. Instead of the grass collector, have a tool collector.
If you go and buy something, they might come with a free popsicle. Heather says she's too cheap to buy spirit stain. You can try water stain, just drink the spirits.
Oh, yes, that's a good plan. Speaking of which, Slange, I'll drink a bit more of this one.
We're getting there.
Getting there.
John Scarborough's in as well. Evening, John.
Mark said, did someone say drink? Yes, Mark.
They did,
of
Mark. Slange, you feel free to have one yourself. While you're at it, if you'd like to get me a top up, pint of rum and coke, please, mate. With a slice of lemon, because I'm posh. I've gone up market, I have.
You even get out of the shower to take a pee.
No, I ain't stupid.
I'm just going to give this gouge a quick sharpen.
There you go. I'll tell you something I've noticed from about these days in your older videos, Wayne, is you
What's
don't
that?
stop as much to sharpen your tools.
That's usually because I remember beforehand.
So his memory's getting better.
Yeah. The older he gets, the better his memory.
Right, here we go. Here goes nothing.
John Scarborough's asking what the wood is, Wayne.
It's ash, John.
Shocking, I know.
Scott's
Scott
in.
the Blue Tumbler.
Who's stopped for a power nap this afternoon, and it lasted longer than it should. Nothing wrong with a power nap, mate, especially if it brings you back stronger and longer. And Mark L's trying to decide what laser engraver or cutter makes sense. His penmanship sucks, and he needs something to tag his work. Oh, yes.
Mark, I said to you the other day, Scott the Blue Turner has got a woodpecker.
A woodpecker.
Perfect opportunity to ask him his opinion on it.
John T's in. Evening, John.
How you doing?
Is that John T, the one who was trying to get a shed? Because if it is, can we have an update, John T?
I think it is. Yeah.
Can we have an update? Did you manage to persuade her that a shed is an essential item?
Yeah.
Was that John T that was trying to do that?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Gotta get yourself a shed, John.
Oh. John T said we have outline planning permission.
That's a start.
That sounds like it's almost good to go. John McDonald saying Phil Anderson just did a video on the woodpecker that was pretty cool. Nice.
Laser from a woodpecker. Paint your scalp.
Doug Miller at Woodspun Round is asking Wayne, may he share about his Zoom demo tonight, please?
Yes.
You won't be able to put a link in, though,
The only
Doug,
thing, yeah, you'll not be able to put a link in, Doug, because you're not a moderator.
The only way you could do that is to send it to either myself or JP on Facebook or something like that, mate.
And if you do that, mate, let us know if you've done it.
Because obviously we won't be looking at them until we know. Apparently, John T's other half wasn't happy when he said, can't we just use the back door? Because she wants a new front door first. Nope.
You can always say, well, if I've got a workshop, I can always make you one.
Yep, or Mark, Doug, any of us will do, and we can do it.
I wouldn't send it to Wayne, though, because he's turning at the moment.
In the windmills of my mind. There you go. Mark's popped it up. Oh, and John T said he also has permission to go to the woodwork show at Harrogate.
Oh, nice one. See you there.
Nice.
I'll be on the Yorkshire Grit stand demonstrating Yorkshire Grit. In fact, if I remember rightly, I think Mark might be there as well.
WorldwideWoodturners.org. Mark's put a link in.
Yep.
Ash at Kitey Shed's in.
Evening, Ash.
Ash has come to watch some ash.
Ash is going to watch us turn some ash. Very wise move, John. He's told her that us lot won't be there. And Mark said, yes, he will be there, Wayne. Nice. And Mark said he'll also be at the Chestnut Weekender.
I'm afraid I won't be at that one. It's too far away.
Nuts on the chest? Chestnut.
Whereabouts is it?
Swindon.
All right.
There you go. Doug's saying 8 o'clock Eastern. He'll demo a round bottom bowl for the club meeting. No charge. Go to the site Mark posted. Find the go to meeting button and the moderator will let you into the Zoom room. Yes. Thank you very much, Doug.
Colin Chalmers is in.
Afternoon, Colin. How are you? And David from Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations is in as well. Hello, mate.
Hey, David.
Hello, David.
Heather said she'll be watching, Doug. Nice. Swindon, Jamie, so it might be a bit too far for you to ride that pink elephant or the
Scots going, you know what I mean?
or the multicoloured unicorn or whatever it is that you... John McDonald is asking,
Scots going.
is Ed Oliver still among the living as he hasn't seen a video from him in a long time?
Yeah, he's still among the living. He did put a post out the other week showing all his IT stuff, but he did stick a post out during the week. Him and his son had been to see a band or something, so he is still about. He's obviously still about because he's still running the shop.
Nice.
Oops.
Oh, there you go. Scott says Jamie, John, Wendy, I, and Keith are all going to Chestnut. Yes, Jamie. Well, there you go. I might be able to.
Mark saying, thanks, Scott. Got 3 assistants, so it's all good. Are they Swedish? And Scott said, and he believes Andy H as well.
Okay.
That's better. Right, now the reason I've left this until this stage before sanding is purely because this is wet. And if I tried to sand it when wet, when it was still solid, when I still had the bulk on the outside, it probably wouldn't have sanded very well. So leave it until now. I'm going to start off with 80, and it should stand better, seeing as how I've taken the bulk of the wood away.
Did you say away or Hawaii? Away, man.
Away, man!
Away, man.
Oh,
Away,
Did
dear.
lad.
anybody ever used to watch that very famous Geordie comedy duo?
Ant and Deck.
No, Hadaway and Shite.
No. I've got a quick question. Where's Drilly?
When was the last time you saw me using Drilly on end grain?
Correct.
I don't know. I'll probably watch a video somewhere. Looking for a video.
John Scarborough is asking, does that dry as you sand, Wayne?
Yes,
Because of the heat.
because of the heat and because it's thin, it is drying out as I'm sanding it.
Not to mention the centrifugal force pushing the water to the outside.
I say, oh.
I say, old chap.
But obviously, the better the cuts you make with the tool, the less sanding you have to do.
Mark Pritchard saying he's off to bed. Strong painkillers. Thanks, Wayne, and take care, everyone.
Night, night, Mark. Take care.
Good night, Mark. Watch how you go, mate. Cheers, buddy. Oh, yeah. Play that funky music.
And Battle of the Makers is back on Friday night.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, I better get another bottle in for then, Wayne.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Got to pretend you try and know, Saint.
Douglas wants to know if I've been eating a dictionary. Oh, yes.
Susie says, why do you not use Drilly on end grain?
Good question.
It's just, to tell you the truth, it's something I've never done. Apart from anything else, I'll not be able to get in here very well with Drilly. It's just something that I've never done, never used. Whenever I'm doing spindle work, which is end grain, with the grain running along the lathe. Sorry, where am I? The grain running along the lathe bed like this. Spindle work, candlesticks, table legs, newel posts, anything like that. I never use Drilly when I'm sanding that. I always just use hand sanding.
There we go.
What's that? That's 80 as well. Don't want that. Bear with me a minute. I'll cut another piece of abrasive paper off.
Okay.
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 John McDonald's
says,
asking.
You just giving a finger, Wayne. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
At least he wasn't doing it in towards the conical shaped receptacle that he's just made.
If he put a pipe on the end of that, he could put it on his ear roll.
Aye? You are?
That means you'll be able to hear it perfectly. Then you'll be able to go, Jamie.
Jamie. Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie. Jamie. Jamie.
Yeah, there you go.
We shouldn't have done that because any second now she'll come in asking if we're about to
will.
use melon oil.
He's lemon oil, yeah.
Yeah, easy melon oil. Savage. That's the one, John.
Savage.
What do you reckon? Lemon oil or Yorkshire grit and wax?
Yorkshire grit and
Yorkshire
wax.
grit.
It's 45 minutes past the hour, Wayne. So yeah, I'd go for the Yorkshire grit and wax.
Yeah, okay then. But first off, I'll start with some
Conversation
please.
starter. Speaking of which, where is Ashley? Asks Markel. Joey!
Probably asleep somewhere.
Steel Blade Woodworks. Joey's in. Homie!
Joey! We should have got Joey in here as a replacement for Jake.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Douglas, no. No, Douglas.
What was that?
What is that, please? No, Douglas.
Oh, Joey's watching but driving.
He's probably still at work.
Mm-hmm.
Early in the day.
Let me just get that away off. And then we'll get on with some.
We know everybody that's missed Jake today.
Hey, how you doing?
Do it for Yorkshire!
Mark's got it. He said, search bar Douglas. I've
got a question for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
In your earlier videos, you used acrylic sanding sealer. What made you change to cellulose?
The cellulose was sitting there. And the acrylic sanding seal was up on the shelf over there.
Yeah.
I say it was closer.
It was close.
And those big soft hams. That's it, Jen. Got the strong arms coming out for Jake.
There you go.
Brian Green is asking, is there a benefit to using spray-on sanding sealer as opposed to wipe-on?
It dries quicker. That's about it.
Pretty
Markel
much.
said arms reach is enough reason. They call it a reach around, Mark.
Oh no! How did I know that was coming?
And it's not even Saturday.
Susie Swisswood Turner is asking,
not even 9 o'clock.
are you going to put some glue on the bark so it won't fall off when drying?
No, Susie, I'm not.
Nah.
Because I'm one of those types of people that really don't care if it stays on or comes off, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. It'll still have a lovely rippled edge anyway, even if it comes off, won't it? So.
Yeah. With regards to what I said.
I don't even know if that's PG.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it classy, JP.
Speaking of keeping it classy, I won't be doing that on Sunday or Saturday.
Oh, yes. We'll be keeping it
Turn the
classy.
speed up.
Not.
Well, I will on Saturday morning cartoons, but after that.
Ow.
So Jake will be having Joey and Mr. Mark L on his patrons, and I will be having Huey.
Oh no. That'll be just terrible. I can
So
just
Jake's Patreon will be 6:30 UK time on Saturday after Saturday morning cartoon. So if you're not a Patreon of Jake's, go along and join because it is good for a laugh. And Jamie's Patreon is at 5 o'clock UK time on Sunday. And again, if you're not a Patreon of Jamie's, go along, join, have a look. It's they are a bit different. Seeing as how the
Yeah.
private videos,
And they're private. So
yeah, you don't have to, or we don't have to watch our language or anything like that. So,
they're the playground. And Ashley's in.
Ashley,
Good evening, Ashley. How the devil are you? The main cheerleader is in the building.
or better let Ashley know, the quiz is on Friday night this week, Ashley.
So get your best cheerleader outfit and your best cheerleader voice on. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. She's working.
She claims. She
What,
claims
Friday
she's
night?
working.
What, she's working now?
She said,
She's
no,
still
no.
working.
She said, allegedly, she's working. Allegedly.
At the moment. And she went, Friday, yes.
Yes. And Wayne is rubbing his ash, said Douglas. Yeah, Jen said, me too, Ashley. Hashtag me too.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be making Huey a part of a hand.
Yes, a part of a
Well,
hand
a hand with one of the fingers sticking up.
with
What,
an
one of them?
extended digit.
Yeah,
One of those.
We're
A
going to make
rather
a Huey
large
one of them
extended
out of resin. And then we're going to do some turning as well.
Leighton said, Ashley, you missed Wayne make some amazing sawdust. And Ashley replied, was he wearing a mask? He needs to be safe.
Ashley, you know me better.
Nina. The safety police are here. You be careful, Wayne. She may tell on you.
Yeah. If you don't wear a mask, Wayne.
I'll kill you!
Oh, Ashley, I tried to say that on one of your posts, and I got slammed by the powers that be. It removed my comment and gave me a warning. I consoled myself by laughing my head off, though.
Guess what I
Ashley,
didn't
so
do?
it's okay. What didn't you do?
I didn't start the part and cut before I started the sanding.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, but that's
oh.
easily rectified by a man of your caliber.
You should never do that, Gamer Dad. It's naughty.
What's that?
He says he always forgets a mask and he turns barefoot.
Oh,
Nah.
no, I know somebody else that turns barefoot. I don't
Drop-
watch them anymore.
Drop yourself a gouge, and you'll soon know about it. It'd be bad enough with shoes on, but without them, oh my God, it'll pin you to the floor, mate. Be very careful. Yes, Ashley, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost the same as telling someone to clean their workshop.
Yes, that's getting automatic censorship soon. I have suggested that to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Mr. Yeah, whatever his name is. Mr. Copperberg or whatever it is.
Mr. Copperberg.
Look at that, look.
Camera.
Camera.
Camera!
Nubbity nubbins.
Yeah, wait till I take the nubbity nub off.
Ashley said savage.
Savage.
Yes, best clip on the internet, that is. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, move stuff out the way. Tell Joey I know about the camera.
Joey's driving.
Joey, he knows about the camera.
He can't drive and type in capitals. He finds it very difficult. Brian at Hartwood's in. Evening, Brian. Are you all
Hello,
ready for the
Brian.
quiz?
There we go.
Nice.
Some lovely grain in this.
There
piece
is,
of
isn't there?
ash.
Nice.
There's the inside. So
Yeah.
this was freshly cut down last week, I believe it was. It was cut down. Will it warp? I'm not too sure if it will. I didn't go as thin as what I usually do. This is sitting at around about what 4 or 5 mil, something like that.
Are you using the finger calipers to gauge that, Wayne?
Yeah, that's me imperial ones. Okay,
Yeah,
that's me. Yeah, that's about 3/8. Okay, with the metric ones, it's about 4 or 5 mil.
Connie said, and I quote, oh, no, it won't allow me to do it. There we go. You got it. I think the best clip is shut your mouth.
Are you seeing what Ashley's put? Hi, Brian. I hope my team beats you on Friday's trivia, but good luck. John Scarborough's asking if it'll twist. I'm not too sure if it will, to tell you the truth, John. What I'll do tomorrow, I was about to say I'll stick it in the window where the sun comes through, but
You forgot where you lived.
it's supposed to be chucking it down tomorrow, so I don't think I'll have very much luck doing
He's
that.
chucking it down here right now.
Yeah. So that's
Oh, it's
hang
lovely,
on,
yeah.
bring the guys in. Yeah. So that's a piece of freshly cut ash. I have got tons of this. It's brilliant.
Oh,
They'll
I wish
tell you
I'd
only
known
paid.
that.
They'll
Oh,
tell you
they
only
nicked it.
paid £30 for it as well.
Yeah, wish I'd.
Nice.
Nice. There's the guys back in.
Oh no!
Some of the bit that no, in all honesty, some of the bits of the ash that I got are pretty big. So at some point in the next 3 or 4 weeks, once I get that side of the workshop a little bit tidier than what it is, I'm thinking about getting Shug up here to give us a hand.
We'll do yours first, then we'll do mine. Sometime in the next millennia, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Once I get a bit of that side of the workshop tidied up and get all the bloody wood moved that's over there, I will get a hunk of this ash shoved on the VB. I think it's going to be between 20 inches and 2 foot in diameter by around about 8 inch deep. The bowl that I'm going to put on the VB, so that should be good for. I think that'll have to be a Saturday night one because I might have to
run over a bit.
Yeah, it might take a bit longer than an hour.
Nice. Brian Green said, "Thank you, Wayne, and everyone. Back to work. Have a good evening, Brian. Hope you have a safe shift.
Take it easy.
Thanks for all the nice comments, everybody. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. We're just coming up to 9 o'clock. I'm doing well at this, haven't I?
That's time to perfection, mate. Time to perfection. 2 minutes
30
to the
seconds
hour.
to the hour.
What was I saying? Right. I don't know if Scott's still here. I don't know if Scott's doing anything tomorrow night.
He did say he would mention in his live how Keith was doing after he speaks to him tomorrow. So I'm guessing.
All right. Okay.
Scott is live.
So it looks like Scott's going to do a live tomorrow night. What's Brian saying?
Brian with a Y said there's a discrepancy between your imperial and metric calipers, Wayne.
Right.
You
okay.
may need to get them calibrated.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Here we go. Quarter of an inch imperial. 6 mil. Metric.
There you go. We've calibrated them. They're fine now.
Yeah. They're fine. I just went a bit over with the 3/8. I didn't mean to say 3/8.
Yeah, Scott said he is live tomorrow. He's even dug out a table blank ready. Nice.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
That's only
And
been
Doug's
4
looking
months waiting
forward
for
to
that.
you wheeling the VB out. Nice.
Yeah. Give us about 3 weeks before, and then remind us again.
When you
Is that
said
much
it's
stuff
going to
on
be
top of
about,
it?
when you said it's going to be about 20 to, I thought you was going to say it's going to be about 2030 or 2031 before we get to that side of the workshop.
No, not quite.
It will
Right,
be
so
for me.
Scott's on tomorrow night. I'm back on Friday lunchtime. Don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. Friday night, we've got Battle of the Makers, where Shug and I will be getting drunk and making fools of ourselves.
Exactly.
And Brian will be there with Joe, making fools of themselves.
But
Steve
doing a
won't be able.
quiz.
Yeah, Steve won't be able to ask the questions, and
Because
Terry will
him and
Terry
Terry
will be
will be
quiet
making
in the
fools of
background.
themselves.
Sunday, Saturday we've got Jake and Jamie doing Saturday morning cartoons at 4 o'clock. If you are a Patreon of Jake's, he'll be back on at 6:30. I'll be on at 8 o'clock on Saturday. And Sunday we have got my premiere at 10:30, Jamie's premiere at 11, and probably Caitlin's premiere at 11:30. That's PM, not AM. And Brian's got a premiere in 30 minutes. Mark, while we're here, you want to stick that link in, Mark?
For Doug Miller's.
No, for Brian.
Brian.
Oh, for Brian. Yeah, sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
I could probably do it, but I'm too lazy.
I could probably do it, but by the time I even get there, Mark will have already done it. So I'm not even
Yeah.
going to waste my time going there.
I could probably do it, but I'm not subscribed.
Come on, Brian. There should be a comeback for that.
It should be. He's probably got a handful of them ready.
Right, hang on.
Has he got it? Has he got it?
We're waiting now.
Oh.
That's it.
There you go. Here's a link.
Happy days. There we go. Told you it was a waste of time me trying to go.
Mark L's asking Scott what time his live is. Usually 7:45, isn't it? Usually.
No, it did
Right.
used to be 8:30, but last week's was 8 o'clock.
Okay, Scott. Drum roll. Oh, that's a terrible excuse, Mark. He was drinking beer.
Typical.
I was drinking rum, but I just drank it quicker so that I could still not go for it. Yeah, he said 8
Scott said
o'clock.
he's 8 o'clock. Yeah.
8 o'clock. Fine.
Happy
Fine.
days.
Right, I'm going to end it there. Thanks everybody for coming along. Very much appreciated as usual, and thanks to Jamie and Shug. The end is near, and I've got to do my bit to make Ashley's day. So
And so